Alright, Mad Dog Mountain Arts, guys, we're back at the sink again. Okay. Whew! Kind of went down a rabbit hole this morning, which I did not mean to do, but I didn't realize that, like, calcite was going to lead me down such a path. I did not realize. So, I don't want to hack job. I don't want to hack job the calcite thing. So, I know I've been muttering calcite, but for this video, what I mean to say, hope you guys can see me kind of good, is like, I'm going to stop calling things calcite. I think I have one calcite crystal because somebody, when they handed it to me, said it was a calcite crystal. And I'll show you right now. And then when we're on the beach, I'm going to try to, like, never say that again. Unless, well, okay, wait. As I say that, I feel like I have this dog's tooth. And it's even just like a few videos back. But I think maybe I did find one the other day. But that's only because I watched this unboxing show this morning. And this guy was like, dog's tooth calcite. So somebody handed me this and said that this was alright. And I'm slightly agreeing with it just because the shapes of the crystals. But I can't look through them right now to see that if they have like bifurcance, and I didn't scratch them. Calcite has a Mohs hardness of 3 and quartz is a 7. So if you did it that way, it should be really easy to tell. But I did not. I just started a video. Because that's who I am. Because I was in the bathroom, cleaning the bathroom window, the mirror, and I just really got thinking about 1,000 million things. So I'll probably zoom you right in there, didn't it? Anyway, so on top of like, so calcite was also like Icelandic Spar, and there was like some experiments that this guy did in the 1600s. Okay, we're also going to show off that quartz, this Erasmus guy, and I really think, like, I don't want to sabotage it, so you guys, like, if I do a little show about it, I have to do a lot more reading, because it, like, went way into, like, some conspiracy theories, and, like, learning about discovering light waves, and, like, all of which is very cool and interesting stuff, but I just wanted to close up show you guys the stuff that I busted apart today. Not get deep into conspiracy theories, but yeah, it was Erasmus, and then there's like the prism, the nickel prism was part of the theory that looked interesting. We watched some like dark theories last night, and it actually like mentioned that. And then so people just looking through their little crystals at home, like there was that guy, that Erasmus guy in the 1600s that was like looking through his calcite crystal and noticed that like things were doubled or had bifurcance, right? And then he couldn't figure it out though, because it's the 1600s. And then, like, Sir Isaac Newton kind of blipped over it, but I guess he was more, like, interested in proving his own theory, so, and then it, like, trundled along to, like, the 1800s, where, like, a guy isn't that nice in there? Looking out his window at, like, a mosque or something, and through his crystal, and he notices that the tower is like, or the light is bending, or see, I'm hack jobbing it, but anyways, he's standing at his window playing with his crystal. That's the part that I thought was cool. It's like all these people like just playing with this one rock. So that's what I meant when I was like, sometimes I get hung up on shit, and quite often I get hung up on shit, like one word or one phrase that I know is gonna like lead me to a jackpot discovery, but until I put it all together in my brain, I'm just gonna keep saying, I can't believe that it's so important, right? I don't know, when we got time, I mean, but like, I was really hyper today about it sucks not being able to go outside, you guys. It sucks for me. I don't know if you guys can see this either, this blue. This looks like that schist blue to me, and like, I just might as well correct a few things today. Like, I have no idea what this is. But I quite commonly find it in quartz. In my video, I called it chromium. We're going to have to dig into that more. So this is kind of what this video is. It's just like, I was in the bathroom cleaning the window, and I was thinking, like, a lot of people, like, tell me things, which is super helpful, but I just have a hard time. I have such a hard time learning unless I can see what is going on. So I feel like for a lot of this, my stuff, it's very much like learn as we go, and like I'm gonna try to not like expound too much into things that aren't in my hand, or like maybe shouldn't be in my area. But for example, this green, right? You see me do a video the other day where I was like looking at the mountains, and I was talking about the green sandstone, and I've just kind of touched on green sandstone here again, because like I'm not registered, certified, anything, but there's a couple people in town that are rock hounds looking for green sandstone. They're telling me that that's what the locals used for making weapons, right? For spears, fish lures and stuff. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Man, this is a pretty rock. And I had some chalcopyrite. So I've never found an artifact my own self. I might have like one piece of sharp rock that I think could be made into a spear or something. But again, I'm not like whatever. So anyway, this morning, one of my people in this rock group shared an article. Isn't that cool? About this green sandstone. So the two things about this green sandstone that are interesting that we will talk about later is that it's from like the Cambrian era, and it's supposed to be colored, and this glauconite that I mentioned could be, I think, is responsible for coloring it. And when you look glauconite up, no, now I'm losing my, I have to grab my book. An iron, potassium. Hold up. Yeah, a granular silicate of potassium and iron, which gives a greenish color to sandstone, from the Greek glaukos, bluish and green. So you guys see me pop this one open earlier, and it does have these blue-green colors. The pieces of sandstone that guy and his friends have found, they found them higher up on the mountain, in plates. But if you like Google glaucite, you get this bluish green. So anyways, glauconite, that's where I'm at with this, and that's what I think this might possibly be. That's my suspicion. Granular, like it did kind of wash off. Like I wanted to call it like a mold or a moss or something, right? That's what it was reminding me of. But anyways, I just wanted to clean this up because these are gonna have to go, well, yeah, they gotta go outside. I can't just keep everything inside, can I, right? It's gotta go outside. And then this, so you've seen me show off this in another video too. And I called it a piece of chlorite because that's what I kept identifying as. But I downloaded that rock identifier. It's free, but you only get like 3 free ones in a day. Like, this thing is so pretty. So I can't remember what I was watching, but I seen a picture of it. Looked just like this. And it said chlorite. And I don't have a definition of that right in front of me. But the rock identifier wants to call it quartzite. Or it wants to call this one quartzite. But this, I'm sure this is exactly the same. This one's just softer. This one's got lines. Anyway, so it wanted to call it limestone. It wanted to call it chert, and I wanted to call it quartzite. Where am I getting at? Wondering if it's the glauconite that colors that too. Right? Because it says like chert's supposed to be used for... Whew, that's too much. That's too much for my brain. For arrowheads or whatever. So anyways, I gotta take those outside. Thanks for watching me smash those apart. And yeah, I would seriously check out Calcite just for fun. I tagged one video that was really good and put it in my rock list. Just because that's what I thought was interesting. Maybe you guys would think that was interesting too. And then I'll kind of getting that. I think it's like a tech one, but it wasn't hard to find like a lot of information on it. And if not, if I find that dog tooth piece I have and I have this piece, I will try to do a hack job thing. All right, that's it.